Death fat. That's the most descriptive. In my opinion, all of these can be called death fat. Next one. All right, Fategories. So these are fat categories. And it's almost illegible because you used very light pink, very light green, sea green or something, and then put white text. So this is a disgustingly nauseating color profile. It looks like a rainbow, a unicorn jizzed over a Care Bear or something like that. That's what this fucking looks like.
He's heating up!
So let's see. Note, I can't even read this. Note, these are not hard and fast rules. People may identify with one or more of these labels or decline to use them altogether. Of course, on a whim, depending on your mood. Depending on your mood. Same goes with fucking all the shit, right? Your gender, everything. Just make it up. What do you feel like? Like you're putting on clothes. I'm going to be a table today.
Chicks will dig you. Or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
Let's see. These are a gateway to talking about privilege and access based on body size. Ooh. My God.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
All right. So the first one is a small fat.
Matt Damon.
Someone at the smaller end of the fat spectrum. Jesus Christ. Wears smaller plus-sized clothing, may be able to wear non-plus/straight size clothes. Straight size does not exist. If you say the phrase straight sized, you're literally confirming you have a double-digit IQ. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Has little trouble accessing public spaces and healthcare. If you're having trouble accessing public spaces, you're obese. You're not small fat. You're fucking huge. If you have trouble accessing a fucking public space, that is beyond a warning sign. The next one is Midfat.
Matt Damon.
I got a Matt Damon for every single one. A person at the smaller end of the middle of the spectrum.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
Okay, this is what intersectionality is. This is the race to the bottom rung of the ladder. You see what 8th place trophies gives you in this country? You see what happens? You see what happens when you give kids candy when they kick and scream and throw a tantrum in the supermarket? You see this? You see this when you play soccer games without score, right? You just kick the ball around and everyone wins. Everyone's a champion. You see what happens when you eliminate competition? You eliminate self-growth and creative thinking and actual desire to do better and be better and have personal responsibility. You see this fucking shit? You see what happens? A person at the smaller end of the middle of the spectrum, you're fat or you're not. You're obese or you're not. You're overweight, you got some extra chunk, or you're fucking obese. Get healthier. You don't need to break it down as if you want to be one of these things. Morons. All of them. A person at the smaller end of the middle of the spectrum wears plus or extended sizes, like an extended cab, extended sizes, and cannot easily find clothing in straight sizes, experiences some institutional sizeism. Yo, fuck you.
Boom shakalaka!
Fuck you. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed that this exists. I'm pissed off that this exists. I can't believe this is in the folder. I can't believe this is. God damn it. Fuck my life. I'm going to have to drop some salty sack on this one. Experiences some institutional sizeism and difficulty with size accessibility, aka you're fat. Okay? Super fat, aka you're fat.
Matt Damon.
You're fat. Super fat, a step up from mid-fat. Like a mid-size. Here's our premium vehicle. A step up from mid-fat. Can only shop at plus or big and tall stores. Has a few brick and mortar plus stores to choose from, but most options are online. I shop online. So what? Everyone shops online now. What are you talking about? Faces institutional sizeism and difficulty with size accessibility, aka you fat, and you really fat. You're obese. A large fat. Here we go again.
Matt Damon.
A large fucking fat. Okay. So a large fat, a variant of superfat and midfat, sometimes also termed Lane Bryant fat. What the fuck is that? Who's Lane Bryant? Drop that in the comments. I don't know what that is. What's Lane Bryant fat? A term created by writer Roxanne Gay. Makes sense. Meaning they still can shop at Plus stores. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know anything. I don't know what just happened in that category. No fucking idea what that is. On to the next one. Infinifat.
Matt Damon.
Can no longer shop for clothing in brick and mortar stores, shops online only, and may not know their clothing size or need custom sizing. Faces intense institutional sizeism, aka you need a fucking crane to lift your ass out of your house. You call that intense institutional sizeism? If you can't find any clothes in stores. If you need custom sizing, it's not institutional sizeism. You ate your way out of society. You consumed your way out of functional life. Survival of the fittest and natural selection took a day off, is just ignoring you, is letting you slip through the cracks. Now, I'm not saying you should be eradicated from Earth, but if we were in the wild, you would be dead in a day because you can't fucking move. You couldn't hunt. You couldn't run from danger. You wouldn't be alive. You wouldn't have survived. Right? Like Oregon Trail. You wouldn't be able to run. You would have broken your leg and died of dysentery. Fucking.
He's on fire!
You like that shit?
Boom shakalaka!
Boom shakalaka. Throwbacks. All right, where were we? Faces intense institutional sizeism. Size accessibility interferes with daily life, but your morbid obesity doesn't interfere. Your morbid obesity is interfering with your daily life. That was nice. That tasted like bone marrow. I'm glad to taste that twice. The name for all the sizes that exist above standard plus/big and tall sizing created by Ash of the Fat Lip. That sounds like something from a science fiction novel. Ash of the Fat Lip. What the fuck is going on here? Who's Ash of the Fat Lip? That sounds disgusting. You're so fat, your lips are fat. Death fat. Death fat. Holy shit, that's
Matt
a category?
Damon.
That's the most descriptive. In my opinion, all of these can be called death fat. Death fat. You're literally just saying that you're going to fucking die. You're so fat, you're going to fucking die. You literally have death fat. This is disgusting. Cheeky variant. Why is this always British? What's wrong with you over in the UK? Anyone watching from the UK? What the fuck is going on over there? What is going on over there? What's going on over there? Huh? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, UK? What is going on in your country? A cheeky variant of Infinifat applies to people on the higher end of the spectrum who are large enough that people infer they may keel over dead at any moment because of the perceived health dangers about bodies their size.
Matt Damon.
I don't know.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
I don't know. That's disgusting. Death fat. Death fat. A cheeky variant of Infinifat. Death fat. Applies, listen to this garbage, applies to people on the higher end of the spectrum who are large enough that people infer that they may keel over dead at any moment because of the perceived health dangers about bodies their size. If you are in a category that anyone on planet Earth would classify you as death fat, it's not perceived. There's nothing to infer. You're morbidly obese. That's like 600-pound life. You're disgustingly obese and fat. And yeah, you're probably going to keel over and die. So you need medical attention immediately. Where do you go from there?
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mo, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown. You are the king and apology. You